And I realized it begins with understanding the word no. Now, no is a powerful word, and it's a word we've all heard before. And we've heard it in different situations. Maybe it was that phone call. When you're on the phone with a service provider, billing statement, discrepancy, and after that long, tedious time, at the end of the call, you're left with, no, we can't help. Or maybe it's that time when you heard or you asked a question that started with words like this: will you help me? Can we figure out a way? Or maybe the words came from a smaller voice and it said, Dad, will you take me to thee? And at one point in time, we all learned the impact of no. No! No is a powerful word. No has consequences. When a caring, genuine question is answered by the word no, we know what happens. Saying no creates roadblocks. Saying no pulls out negative emotions. Saying no halts momentum. And the very worst thing about saying no is that it's easy to say no. But you see, I get it. I've done it. I've said no before. And we live in an I want it now society. And we have this expectation of now. I want it now. I need it now. And at the same time, there's all these pressures and stresses and deadlines, and we don't have time. And right there is where no rears its ugly head. You see, when somebody asks you to help with a problem or challenge and you say no, you're fooling yourself. There's this little mental trick that occurs. Your mind says that when you say no, it's like you're saying done. I can move on to the next issue. But nothing got done. Those same problems and challenges are still there, unchanged. A dead end, a blocked road. Why do we say no? Now, I realize the road I've taken you down, and I can see the concern on some of your faces. And let me ask you to pause that for just a moment and consider this. Know this. Know that you have the power to say yes. Now, when someone asks you to help with a problem or a challenge, saying yes can be hard. Saying yes is going to take your time. Saying yes is going to be one more thing on your to-do list. Saying yes can be scary. It leads to things like change and paradigm shifts. But also know that the person asking for help may not know the best way. It's not about being right. See, at the organization I work for, our policy is not that every customer is right. It's when the customer is right, we change our policy. Saying yes is about due diligence. Saying yes is about finding the best outcome. Saying yes is the realization that there may be a better way. Know that you have the power to say yes. And when we start to feel that, when our paradigm begins to shift, now has an entirely different meaning. Now we're a community invested in finding the best outcome. Now we're in a community promoting communication and dialogue. Now we're in a situation where we're looking to solve challenges. Now things are beginning to change. But I realize some of you are asking the question, how does this change my world? And whether your world is your home, your neighborhood, our community, or a world community, when we start to transition from a no to a yes culture, our paradigm shifts. And falls. Our paradigm shifts, And what we see is the easy option of no is no longer an alternative. We begin to be families and neighbors that are on focus and on track. We become a community that faces challenges and solves problems. Saying yes changes your world. So the next time you hear one of those questions that starts with something that sounds like this, will you help? Can we solve? Or maybe it's that little voice that says, Dad, will you take me to the park? Before you say no, consider saying yes.